Hello, welcome, what is good everyone? Tone here, and we are back for some more Diceomancer, playing the demo here. We last left off completing the prologue. This is a really cool game so far, just a lot of like interesting mechanics introduced. Curious how they are going to implement them and the actual gameplay of a full run now that we've left the prologue. So let's jump right in and see. Now, can I control my deck? It actually won't even let me click on it now. I guess not. Is this the upgrade currency? Doesn't look like it. You don't have enough stars to upgrade it. Here are the stars. Alright, so we can't mess with anything here yet. Looks like there are two like realms of magic and card types that we cannot access yet. Well, let's click prepare and see. I haven't played an actual run yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. Alright, select your class. Your class in your starting deck will be generated based on the mana orbs you've chosen. You'll gradually unlock other orbs along the journey. For now, drag and drop the blue orb in the center. What is the blue orb called? Hang on. Intelligence. So we have emotion, intelligence. It's funny that emotion is represented by fire there. Substance, chaos, and life. Also known as gray, red, blue, purple, green. I am going to forget that. The orb, the blue orb, knowledge, wisdom. As a sage once said, a pig without a brain is just a pig. The purple orb, randomness, chaos. The infinite monkeys at typewriters couldn't do without it. And the void orb, matter, the world. There needs to be something for interaction. Nothing at all won't do. Okay. So we've created a class here, the sage. This orb has stuck to the charm. You must carry this orb with you. Interesting. So, if you didn't watch the prologue, we have like a purple mist. It's basically a hunger clock mechanic that said is caused by the purple orb and us using the magic of this. I wonder if as we play through like the game, if we like conquer this like force and then we get to pick like a different color in this slot, or if I always have these two and I only get to pick the third, which is a lot less interesting than being able to pick 2 or 3 colors at will. I'm actually curious. What does this say? You can and must use the purple orb when selecting the start deck. Maybe it is always those two. Maybe it'll grow to 4 slots at some point too. Interesting. I'm really curious to see how that plays out. Well, the sage, vast in knowledge, improvising with courage. Be water, my friend. Okay. Relic. After deciding your class, you'll receive some starting relics. Relics are very useful. Be sure to check it. Activate relics such as the 1 dice. Need a click to trigger its effect. Remember to use them. The 1 dice. Require charge 2. Press to activate. Permanently change the target number to a d6 roll. When time passes, charge for this relic. I think time passes between nodes on on the map. So it seems like every 2 events we can use this. It can't exceed the charge requirement and accumulate, so we can like build this up and use it multiple times. Yeah, time passes when you pass through a map location. As time passes, the purple mist moves a step closer. Change the number on a card, and that's what it lets us do, is change the number on a card. Okay, play. Let's pick up that sword. Sorry, I'm just vibing with this music. Alright. Ah, the familiar scenery. Let's go a bit further and see. Oh, this is a complex map. So we have the purple mist behind us, which is like an FTL style hunger clock. So we want to pick our detours, like where we're not going to go strictly forward, like here where it lets us stay in the same vertical area. Or I guess I should say the same like horizontal section. Although I have no idea what any of these things mean, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Looks like we have like elites. Campfires are probably good. Oh, we can go backwards. Whoa. I bet you that's strong enough to go backwards for it. So maybe I'll try to sprint to one of these tiles so I can go backwards to grab this. Without having to deal with the purple. In that case, I want to go up or down. We have combats and question marks. We'll go up so I can see what this bag is all about. The Bush Warrior. What is my deck? I have 3 blocks, 3 strikes, a chaos block, a chaos strike, crossbow. After casting, reduce 1 loaded ammo. When it reaches 0, you need to reload the card. So does this turn into the reload card when I play it? And then the 1 dice, which permanently changes the target number to a d6 roll. Okay. Bush Warrior. Distinguished Bush Warrior, unmatched among its shrubs. It is going to block for d4 and then deal 5 damage to us. It has 2 health bars, a 12 and an 8. I guess multiple health bars are a way for us to not just play 1 dice on every health bar we see that's of any sizable amount. Because I only have 1 of those in my deck. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the reload. Okay, no, that only popped up when I brought that. You're gonna do 5 damage to me, huh? So it doesn't look like I can pick the health bar I want to use here. I only have 1 strike. If I can bring this down to 3, I can strike it and then crossbow this. I can kill them this turn. Or I could just block twice to try and avoid all the damage. See if I can go for the greedy kill this turn. I think it worked. That went over into this health bar. What is this? Sage Charm triggered. When an enemy's health bar is broken, draw 2 cards and gain 2 block. Neat. Take you out with the crossbow. So we can choose between 3 new cards or gain 1 gold. I don't even know what gold does. Presumably buy stuff at some point. My deck is kind of bad, so let's pick some cards. Get another crossbow, sleight of hand. It says discover a magical dice card 3. So it says pick a card from 3 cards that fits the requirement. Exert means it's removed from the battle after cast. I can pick from 3 cards that are magical dice. Defensive tactic, gain 3 block when playing a blue monocolor card. Interesting. This is hard to cast, and I don't think I have enough blue monocolor cards, so I'm gonna go with the crossbow. The crossbow seems pretty strong. Oh, I get to take the gold as well. That wasn't a decision. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, this is the shop. These are relics, I guess. Wow, when the battle starts, get 2 coins. Well, the only things I can afford are these 2. I presumably can't sell anything, so what do these do? The crossroad. Choose between temporarily increasing the target number by d6 or temporarily decreasing the target number by 6. That sounds pretty strong. The rocket launcher. Deal 7 damage. Repeat this once for each card with temporary in your hand. And it comes with a card that adds 3 junk cards to your hand. I don't think I have anything temporary. I see this card plays with that effect. Oh. So like that one that let me pick out of 3 cards that I just had the option from picking up from the last pick 3, that probably would have created a temporary card. I actually kind of like this crossroad. I'm going to grab that. We're going to leave. So I could go down here, and then I think the mist will be right behind me. I think I need to push ahead if I want to get to this anvil. Even getting to that anvil might force me to go into the purple mist for a turn, which I'm curious what that'll do. We have 2 crows here. Bird multi-strike. The bird will increase its attack time each turn, but there is a limit. Interesting. Angry little crows. Let's see. A bunch of blocks. The crossroad. Get these. All I can really do this turn is block and reload my crossbow. So does that mean? Oh snap. So my crossbow does not get reloaded between fights. Which means we want to stall to reload that at times. Which I don't know if I'm a fan of, although a lot of fights might not give you stall time. So it could be kind of cooked into the balance like that. Interesting. It says reload 1. Can I increase that to reload higher? So let's turn that into purple mana. I'm doing this for science. Wait, what did I just do? Oh yeah, I want to do this. I got confused about the order of operations there. Okay, well that's not that much better. Oh, it increased it though, so reload 3. Well, I need to play this. Why does it say loaded ammo 1? Well, that was a... Why was that even a number? What would having higher reloads do? Okay. Well, I just spent 3 cards doing, like, nothing. Go ahead and block. It's okay, we did it for science, I guess. And there are still some angry crows here. The 1 dice, what would I use that on? I also have this picking up. I feel like I need to just like take out one of these crows. I'm gonna use the 1 dice to help me with it. Okay, that was good. These do 4 damage now? I'm gonna use this dice. Do the same here. Down to 5. Oh, I didn't even notice I had a crossbow. I could have just killed you. Oh well. Did I draw that? Yeah, I drew that with the Sage Charm. I didn't notice. Okay. That's too bad. I would have just used that. Alright, let's see if this will kill. It does. Boom. Oh, and I have 4 shield still from something. It's from this. Okay, it's from the health bar breaking the Sage Charm. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm actually defending this almost perfectly. If I crossbow you, I'll break this health bar and get 2 more block, which will fully defend. Then I'm gonna have to stall until I can reload my crossbows. More pecking, huh? 4 damage. If this rolls a 4, we could kill this turn. If it doesn't roll a 4, I can fully block, so... Wait, I rolled a 7? Oh, a D8. Did all my cards get upgraded at some point? I thought this was a D6 before. Well, I have to stall for my crossbow reload. Okay, crossbow's all reloaded. Go for the kill. Looks like everything is +1 at the moment. Chaotic Transform. Discover a modifier card. Pick a card from 2 cards that fits the requirement. Modify says gain a certain amount of block. We have the Tactical Plan. Execute 3... add 3 tack execute to the draw pile. They deal 5 damage and apply 5 distract. I don't know what distract does. Temporary and fragile. They don't have a mana cost. Fragile means they're removed from the game when they're used. Temporary probably means they don't persist after the battle. Battle of Wits. When casting, you can kick. When casting, you can discard up to 3 cards. For each card discarded, duplicate this card. Interesting. So I think that duplicating primarily would be useful for converting mana into blue mana, because 4 damage isn't a lot. Smoker. Gain 3 block and gain 2 block. Costs 2 loaded ammo. Oh, so maybe reload 1 and 2 just means how quickly you can get to reload this once, because it says loaded ammo 2. So I think if that was reload 1, I'd have to play it twice to get this up to, like, be able to play this again. That's probably how it works. I guess this is interesting because I have 2 numbers that modify and block twice. None of these excite me a whole lot. This is interesting because the gain... is that a D20? A D12? I can't tell what kind of dice that is. Looks like a D12. Gain that much block sounds pretty strong. But I don't know if that's the only thing that this can do. Oh look, I can right click to scroll through it. Deal d12 damage to a random enemy. Interesting. That seems pretty good. I don't know what Distract does, but this seems alright as well. He's good at the draw pile, and it's expensive to play. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, let's keep pushing forward. A goose. A naughty goose likes to mess with all things possible. Troublemaker. After your turn start, gain a random intention, which will discard your card. After you cast any card, discard one card from your hand. We're gonna do d4 damage. I hope that's like d4 plus d4. It would have to be. It's not gonna be like roll 44 damage. 11 to 44, that'd be crazy. This thing does have 3 health bars. Maybe the goose is like trouble. And we have another shrub here. Okay, I'm gonna try the chaotic transform. Now I can actually read what all this stuff does. Modify. When casting, select a card in your hand and add a temporary effect to it. Temporary, yeah. Only exists for this battle. Won't be in your deck after the battle. And it's a D8. Okay. Okay, I can see the D8. I was kind of looking at the angle wrong. You want limited. You can only play one card with limited each turn. Add a mana cost to it? No, that must be adding to this, right? Add energy. But it costs energy, no. Not really sure what that does. I'm gonna take this though. Let's grab the block. Oh, wait. So that always discards the first card. Oh no, it went here. It was discarding... Discarded my block. Confused of the order of that. But okay. So I could try to break one of these health bars by using a dice. So this guy blocks all allies, and this guy does not really more damage actually, but has the annoying effects. I'll probably try to take out the Bush Warrior. Let's try. 6. It's not good. I can't take them out with 2 strikes. Play this. Modify that. So I gained 4 block from it as well. Play that. Activates our Sage Charm, so we got 2 extra block and drew 2 cards. Or did they lose their first intent? Are those tied to the health bars? Interesting. I'm all out of mana, so we'll end the turn. Alright, so I took like 3 damage. Okay. Okay, so that says after you cast any card, discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, so I can cast a card. That's okay. That completely explains what happened last time. I was confused between that and this effect because they're worded a little differently, but I think they're referring to the same thing. I feel feel like I should play the crossbow first and maybe just take out the warrior. And then figure out what to do with this goose. What got discarded? Oh, you know, this game actually has a combat log. Which I feel like every turn-based game should have, if possible. You can see exactly what happened. I cast crossbow. And it discarded my strike. And I drew block and crossbow. Yeah. Combat log, such a nice touch. Right, so you're gonna do 2d4 damage. Should probably try to block at least some of that. I have 2 block already. Let's do 4 damage, yeah. Okay, this is our modified card. This is pretty strong, so I'm gonna play it. Now I have 9 block. We rolled a 7. And we got +2 from breaking his health bar. Alright, I'm starting to feel the flow of this game. And then what got discarded? Whoops. Oh, I don't want to play this. Shoot. Looks like I can't undo it either. Can I do it with this? Nothing and exit dice mode. Is it gonna waste my use? It did. Okay, so I should have just played on his health bar or something. Oh well. More science. First run, we're playing, trying things, testing things, learning how I can screw myself by doing stuff like that. I wonder why this doesn't have an orange border. I guess because I don't have the mana to actually play it. Let's play this again. This felt pretty strong. Pick the damage version. Put it on the D8 damage strike. To make this a big damage card. I only have 1 mana left, so we're just gonna play that. So what did that do? We did 6 damage and 3 damage. Okay, this is keep, which means it'll stay in my hand, so next turn I will be able to reload. I have 5 here, so am I going to lose 3? Yeah, it looks like you lose half your... Oh wait, it says it right there. When you take damage, block is used, block halves at each turn start. Okay. Let's just reload. Oh, you're doing D6 damage now. Uh-oh. I'll play the crossbow because I know I can kill this turn with it. That changed when I discard my card too. It said a draw phase's end. So now I'm discarding at the end of the turn. So there's some kind of scaling with the enemies through combat. And as I was saying earlier that I had an incentive to stall fights. If there is a really aggressive scaling like that throughout the fights, then that would be what prevents that and kind of counterplays it. Which I still don't like the idea of stalling in general, but if the scaling of enemies when you stall in a fight is like so aggressive that it's almost always not worth it, then that feels a bit better. Let's see, the long view. Gain 3 block and 2 fortified. Fortified says at the start of your turn, gain 2 block, then lose half of the fortified. Kick 3. So you can duplicate that. Unstable portal. Discover a card from other realm. 3. Exert. Bucket of lava. Apply 7. Burn and blind. Chainsword. Ooh, these red cards look fun. Deal 4 damage to the enemy 4 times. Deal 3 hit points. Mobile bunker. Gain 7 block. And 1 tough. Gain 1 coin. Add 9 drop near duplicate to the draw pile. It's the 9 rings. Neat. This looks fun. I might grab this. There's a lot of random stuff, but like they all look like kind of useful. Embrace the chaos a bit here. Alright, we've got 2 bush warriors. Do I have an elite fight coming up on the map? Going here and then here. And then yeah, I could try to go to the elite or the campfire. Wonder if I should like save up these 1 dice things. Keep that in mind. Because I've been using them pretty liberally. Which is probably like the best way to use your resources and consumables is just when you can get value from them in general. But if I know there's a good opportunity coming up, I could take it. Let's see. So just try and see what I roll with this. Actually, is it worth it? Because I can play 2 strikes and break one of these health bars reliably. Which I think is better. Because then I get 2 block. And draw 2 cards. I kind of drew junk. Oh, maybe it was just this that was D6 and this was always D8. Maybe these were always 4 damage, but these only did 3 in the prologue, which is I was thinking that. So I have 10 damage coming in. Maybe I do need to play this. If I play this, I can prevent possibly $7 damage. Does seem worth it, doesn't it? Yeah, bring you down to 1 health. Strike you. Get 2 free block. I may as well play this. Even though I won't be able to play this card. Take the damage modify. And return because we're out of mana. The unstable portal. The 1 dice. Crossbow. It's funny, I actually kind of want just like a plain strike in here so I could like do the 1 dice thing again on this health bar. Take this out and crossbow the 12 health bar. I mean, I guess I can just do this. Take out the first health bar. You have 9 health now. I did draw a strike. Let's try playing the 1 dice on this. So I can kill you this turn reliably with the strike. I have 2 mana, so let's go ahead and reload. And then use a strike for less mana. Let's see, discover a magical dice card. You just play with luck. And buff. Maneuver, draw 4 cards, put at least 2 cards from hand into the top of the draw pile. Exert and limited, so you can only play this once. Pretty strong though. Epiphany, when drawn. Oh, this is a different border. Is this like a higher rarity? It says 3 dots, and these are 1 dot, which might be... I feel like we just went from 1, 2, 3 rarity. What does my deck have? So these ones that have this kind of border and 2 dots are probably like an uncommon. It's probably like common, uncommon, and then rare. So this is, when drawn, add 2 cards to the discard pile. When voluntarily discarding this card, draw 5 cards. It's perishable. Exert this card if it stays in hand at the turn's end or is converted to mana. And what is Revelation? Not sure where that comes into play. This looks interesting. I kind of want to take it, but is it good? When drawn, add 2 cards to the discard pile. And if I get to pick those cards, then I can immediately discard this to draw 5. Voluntarily discarded. I can't tell if I get to voluntarily discard those or not, or if it'll be automatic. This would be really strong if I get to pick it every time, though. Otherwise, what, I draw 5, and then this draws 7. Or no. This doesn't draw anything, so I have a 2 out of 5 chance, 40%, that this will trigger on itself and draw 5 cards, which sounds really strong. Otherwise, I gotta find a way to play it, or it just goes away for the rest of the battle. I'll take that. That sounds really good. Little doggy. What a cute doggy. While walking, I come across a doggy. Its tongue lolling was too cute to resist. Give it some pats and strokes. You gain determination. No, I'm a cat person. Leave. Let's see. Heal 8 hit points. Virtue fragile. Take that. Fragile means it can only be used once per run. The dog's soul-stirring cuteness filled me with determination. Okay, let's see what the anvil's all about. We get to pick an upgrade. What happens if I upgrade Epiphany? Epiphany Plus. Gain 16 block. You actually have to play it for that. Actually not a terribly high amount of block. For this mana cost. This is better than playing 3 of these. It costs 3 blue mana in particular. Phantom. What does Phantom do? After casting it, add a 1-time copy of it to your hand and reduce the required mana of the copied card by 1. So I get to play this twice in a row. That's pretty good, because these modifiers have been quite strong. What happens when I upgrade my strikes and blocks? 5 damage, Miracle, deal 4 damage. If it isn't drawn at this turn's draw card phase, trigger its effect when casting. So if I draw this into my hand and then play it, it does more damage. As well with stuff like Epiphany. Apply 2 bad luck on opening. It casts the first card this turn. Bad luck when rolling a dice, roll an extra dice and take the lowest result, then lose 1. Bad luck. This is applied to the enemy, so the enemy gets the bad luck. This becomes free to play. I actually like that a lot. Compared to having to play a purple mana. This one becomes free to play as well. Kind of want to upgrade Crossroad. I'm gonna play this for free, especially now that I'm getting like some decent draw, which is pretty cool. The burst block from this is really nice. Oh, what does Crossbow do? This becomes free to play as well. That's pretty darn good, actually, because that really mitigates the cost of having to reload it too. Bonus. Upon drawing this, draw one more. These are a lot of good upgrades here. I think I'm gonna go with the Crossroad for now, though. And then I can get ahead by going to this shop, ahead of the this thing. There's a chest down here, which is intriguing. There aren't any more chests until the very end here, which is after the boss fight. There's one up here as well. Oh, interesting. I could go and grab another anvil. So if I go here, it's gonna get back. I move here, it's gonna be here. I move here, it's gonna be here. If I move back here, then I'm gonna be behind it for a while. I don't think I can do that. I only have 7 coins, which doesn't seem like a huge amount for the shop. I mean, I'd be able to buy like 1 or 2 like decent things. Kind of curious what the fireplace does. Probably heals us. Am I concerned about healing? I could probably use like a later fireplace if I wanted to go that route. There's a card destroyer, which is probably pretty strong. Also kind of wonder about the elite rewards. I could do like fight, chest, fight, fire, elite. Or I could do like shop, elite. Possibly anvil chest, but probably not. Also, this fight puts me pretty far back against the wall with this, the purple mist. So otherwise I could fall back here and grab like the... I like that actually, maybe shop, fire... And we can fall back to this. I want to see an elite at some point though. If I go that route, I won't get the elite. I'm gonna go down here and probably hit up the chest, but that way I can hit fires and elites and we can see what everything on the map actually does. Well, this looks like a much more difficult fight than we've seen yet. Woody was born a piece of wood, worked hard from its top to the roots. Power of Flames, was he trained? Oh, there's like a cadence to this. Power of Flames, was he trained? The fire burned off his greens. Seems like a poem or something. Woody Fire Punch, deal 5 damage, and Woody Tough, gain 8 block. He has 3 25 health bars. Oh, it adds 2 of these to the discard pile. Gotcha. Okay, this is... That really didn't feel explained to me. Add 2 cards to the draw pile. But yeah, it's saying adding, not like moving from my hand to the draw pile. So it's showing me, okay, I understand now. This feels a lot worse now, like... I can't even play this turn, so this is just going to disappear. And then I have these, which do what? Power increases attack damage by 1, concentration. At the start of the turn, draw 1 card. Okay, those are pretty good though. A little awkward how that works. I think we'll be able to get use of this in general. Drawing on the first turn seems not great though. This guy looks tough. He's gonna gain 8 block. I feel like I need to use my dice to kind of try and take one of these out. Do a fat 20 damage. I guess I need to use 2 strikes to finish you off there. Which gives me 2 free block. Go ahead and play this because it's free. Let's see what the energy does. Although that's going to cost my... Okay, not actually. We're going to play block. So now he's going to do 6 damage and apply 4 burn. Take 4 damage at this end of the turn and lose half. So it's like a poison-like effect. Well, let's use the 1 dice to try and take down another one of your health bars. Oh shoot, I forgot you had block. Whoops. So now I am burning. Intrepid. When you lose HP, limit the loss to 4, then lose 1 Intrepid. Well, this guy's doing 9 damage to me twice this turn, so that seems excellent. Basically makes you immune to the next 2 attacks with the 8. I mean, it's a lot more complex than that, but it heals you 8 and then it caps the damage you can take from the next 2 attacks at 4. Let's see, 3 mana. Let's play this upgraded crossbow. Let's increase numbers. Increase my health. Increase my strike damage by 1. The chaos. Alright, well I guess I'll strike you for 5. Actually, let's play... Okay, I need to convert this to mana. I'll play Unstable Portal. Bucket of Lava seems very good for this fight. Probably a bad fight for trying to farm coins off of this. Although we do have a shop coming up, don't we? Yeah, there's one right here we could take. This really doesn't seem like the fight for that, though. A mobile bunker gains 7 block and 1 tough. Blind. When initiating attack, check 7. So they have to roll a 7 plus on a d20, I think. Then it's halved, so it's going to go to 3 or 4. This is going to litter my draw pile too, which is going to make this fight even worse. Yeah, I don't think I can take this, as greedy as I want to be here. This will give me 7 block. Ooh, remain. After casting reduce 1 remain, exert the card when it reaches 0. Restore after resting. Okay, but I assume it still goes into my discard pile, not like I could just play this 2 more times this turn. I feel like I should take the Bucket of Lava. It gives me good offense and defense. Let's strike first. So that'll give me more cards. Oh, he had... Never mind. He had shield left. Okay. I would have played those 2 either way, no matter what order I did. Okay, so I missed 1. So did I take no damage that turn? Do I still have block? Let's check the combat log. Okay, player's action ended. So burn hit first to me at the end of my turn. Doesn't say how much block I had left after that. That might even bypass armor, I'm not sure. So he passed the check on his first punch. Did 9 damage to me. Then he failed his check, so I blocked 9 damage from his second punch. This doesn't tell you how much... This should say how much block was consumed and how much damage you took. Possibly even what your health was before and after the attack. I know, I'm a nerd for it. I want all the information. Okay. Deal 9 damage, you gain 8 blocks. You're back to that. I think I can kill you this turn, it looks like. So let's play Chaotic Transformation. Take the block. I was gonna put it on this, but that doesn't make sense because this gets exerted. Just play that. Start a turn, draw 1 card. Attack damage increased by 1. Eight block. I should try to kill you this turn and not just try to block all the damage. Should probably like crossbow. I can't really kill you this turn, can I? Let's play this. I'm gonna try to block a lot, I think. I don't know, let's play the crossbow. Wait a second, you might die at the end of the turn, take 3 damage. Okay. Oh, and that wasn't showing the +1 damage. Okay. On my card. I was thinking like how Slay the Spire works. Oh, at the end of the turn, it means at the end of his turn. That's too bad. Okay. Let's see what temporary does. It makes a card give you mana. Wow, I have to play crossbow to kill you? Otherwise I take a ton of damage. This game does like punish you for being slow. Which means you really need probably offensive decks favor over defensive decks quite a bit. Alright, the toolbox. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy or gain 5 block. Bonus. Upon drawing the card, draw 1 more. Here's a uncommon card. Copy up to D4 cards from your hand, and they additionally have temporary. Like that. Whoops, I didn't even look at the other cards. Oh well. I have kind of too many like utility cards, and I need more like basic damage cards and stuff, I think. I kind of feel like I need the fire if that's going to heal me. 36 out of 50. Grab the chest. I can survive 2 more fights. Use between 3 new relics. Vine armor. When the battle starts, gain 2 tough. I don't remember what tough does. Lollipop. My end phase ends. Add random mana and repeat 2 times. Can only be triggered 3 times per battle. Does this mean the first 3 turns I get extra mana? That sounds really strong. Water bottle. After the battle starts, gain 3 lucid. Again, I don't know what that does. Tough was like 2 free armor at the start of the fight, I think. Then it goes down, I want to say. Do I have any cards with these properties? Look at the lollipop. That's giving me extra mana. That sounds pretty strong. The Minotaur Rogue. Yeah, these enemies got really tough. Speaking of, this guy is tough. Damage taken is halved. Lose 1 every time you attack. Oh, so that's the other relic I could have had? That's pretty good. I wonder if that applies before or after armor. Focus reactive break attack. After you cast 3 cards, deal 10 damage. So will he not attack me if I don't cast 3 cards? Interesting. Play this, see what we get. The drop nears. 4 damage to the enemy 4 times. Costs 2, that's 16 damage. Apply the 7 burn and the 7 blind. This only costs 1. This would pair well if I had my power built up from those other cards. So we got the bucket of lava again. I just like that it only costs 1. So I think I'm just going to end my turn instead of casting a card here. And then he won't attack. This gave me a free green mana, which I can't use on anything. Did this just clog up my mana? Maybe the gray cards can use that. Maybe not. Did this thing screw me? I wonder. So I basically have to play this to not discard it. Oh, this counter stays up? No, because it was down to 1 last time, which means I can only play 1 card this turn if I don't want this. It's probably not feasible to just try and avoid damage that way. But it does mean I want to look for like strong block cards. Which, wow, this would have been if I did upgrade this, that 16 block. Oh, and this blind halved even though I didn't provoke his attack, so maybe I should have provoked his attack while I had that layer of defense. I wonder if this can trigger multiple times per turn. Yeah, I'm taking some damage this turn. Unless I just hit end turn. All my cards are like too weak. I don't have like the burst cards. This guy seems to be specifically countering me because I have a lot of cards that give me other cards that I play or that modify cards. I don't have anything that you can just play for like instant effects except for like my crossbows, which are both under reload right now, which I also don't want to play. This just seems like a terrible hand. What happens? I play Epiphany. It just doesn't get discarded at the end of the turn. Okay, that's awkward. I'm gonna end the turn because I don't have anything worth taking 11 damage for. feel like playing the 1 dice on his toughness. Oh, but that just halves the damage. I was thinking it reduced all incoming damage by 6. So I kind of want to whittle that down with strikes, but that doesn't work great when he damages me. Ooh, this is rough. I have another fight before I can get to a campfire. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. I don't really see a way around it. I think if I just accept that I'm going to be taking damage... By the way, that green disappeared, which is nice. I didn't notice if it got, like, used. Okay, so what would I use the 1 dice on? I think I want to use it on one of his health bars. Use it defensively on this 12 damage, but I think I need to be more aggressive than that. Use Crossroad to decrease one of his numbers. I don't know, I'm gonna play Strike. Wow, I rolled like a 2, I guess. I rolled a 3, so it got rounded down to 1. I guess I should have played this. I forgot about the toughness though. I was trying to proc my Sage Charm like that, which did not help me at all anyways. But now I can play as many cards as I want, which is good. So let's Crossroad. Increase the burning or the blinding. Feels kind of nice. Maybe I should have increased one of those with the 1 dice and then increase them. Nah, but I'm gonna try and increase. I'm gonna 1 dice this health bar. I need to like really get this guy down. Increase a number by d6. I can increase this. It says temporary. I don't know what that means in this context. 2. That's a free use of this. This strike can only do 4 damage. Or 2 damage because of this. I can't actually kill you this turn. So I'll just try to build up a little extra block. Oh, I don't actually have the mana for that. Oh, it pushes whatever's to the left off of your mana bar when you get new mana. Interesting. So it's not like you can't gain new mana, you lose old mana when you hit the cap. Cast 3, and he'll do 14 damage to me. Got it. Copy cards from my hand. Honestly, not much worth copying. I'm taking 14 damage here, so I could copy like the block. Let's strike. That's gonna let me draw 2 cards. Did he just damage me? So breaking his health bar made him lose his intent. Oh, do they always lose their top intent when you break their health bar? Interesting. If that was the thing, I had forgotten about it. So now, there's a lot I can do. Okay. A whole lot I can do. Let's... turn this... the damage version of this. I actually want to play that this turn. I want to play Revelation. I'm gonna play borrowed card first and duplicate that and something else. I'd like to play both of the crossbow reloads if I can. What about this? Let's play borrowed cards. Oh, that only works on one thing? What did I think it worked on multiple? So I should have modified what I was going to copy with this first. I was going to do it the other way around and modify this, but... or duplicate this. But for some reason I thought I was duplicating multiple cards. Where is that? Oh, copy up to D4 cards. Okay, I rolled poorly. That's what happened. That's why I thought I was going to get multiple. Oh, we'll play those. I'm gonna put that on the crossbow because I want to play the crossbow this turn. Why can't I play this? There we go. Oh, I meant to play this dice on here first, which would have killed you this turn. Oh well. So the lollipop is awkward because half the time it gives you useless mana. Noted. 2 cards for you to do 17 damage. Okay, let's reduce this. I have to use the crossbow if I want to kill you this turn. Well, actually, power increases attack damage by 2. I need to do 12 damage though. I think this is the only thing that'll work. I want to use it before we trigger that. Tough fight. What kind of rewards we got here? I had one of these 3 manas, 2 of which are worthless to me. Gain a lot of block. It's expensive though. Maneuver, draw 4 cards. This feels really good with where our deck is right now. Select up to 1 card from the discard pile and return to your hand. We gain junk cards, which just look like kind of weak cards. Actually not that terrible. I do like the burst block that this could provide. There's so much stuff going on with my deck card-wise though, like upgrading cards and stuff, that I feel like this gives me like a lot of flexibility to plan out and get a lot of value from stuff. This lets me draw 4 cards, and then I can put at least 2 cards from my hand on the top of my draw pile, so I can plan out my next turn as well. It just seems very strong. I'm going to take that. I think we'll call this here because this is getting a bit long, and we will pick this up next time. So yeah, let's leave that here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time while we continue with some Diceomancer. Really enjoying this. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Really excited to see how deck building works. I feel like I've made some mistakes building my deck, but we'll see how it plays out. But I'm enjoying this a lot so far. Cool game, cool game. But that's it for now, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Before I go, I will remind you all to please take a look at the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show some support for me and my work over at patreon.com/tonehack. You can also find my Discord if you want to come and hang out with me and the rest of the community there. There's always some great discussions going on, but that is it for now, so I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, everyone.